Hello and welcome back to the stream. My name is Dan and today we're playing Elden Ring. On today's episode we will continue exploring Limgrave, which has somewhat whooped our ass last time. The stream is bugged? No, it's not bugged. We should be live now and all should be working fine. Hey Ron, how are you doing? You all good? Okay, so in the last stream we have ended by trying to kill whoever resides in this Everjail. And that was a bit too tough for us because we have started this game as a Wretch class, so we are quite underleveled. So instead of doing that, what we'll do is we will head towards this swamp here and see what we can do in this area first. It's alright now. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, I was worried then for a sec. We had some big technical issues with the streams recently, so yeah, I have to keep an eye on it. It is cool how you get these moments where you see different factions in this game trying to kill each other. It's like they do half of the work for you, you know? This would have been really cool if we had one of those sorcery spells which creates this like massive wave. It's almost like a magical shotgun version in the Elden Ring. Okay, come here then. Wow! And you? I'm gonna do the same way. Come on. Come on, go in for a hit. Go in for a hit. Oh, there you are. The last one. Right, I want to try something. Can you kick in this game? No. I think a kick is a weapon skill in Elden Ring. In Dark Souls, if you press attack and forward at the same time, you would do a kick. Yeah, this is different. Anyways, we're gonna heal up. Go on Torrent and see if we are missing anything around here. I don't think we are. I don't think there's actually anything around here though. Yeah, let's go this way. So I'm gonna circle around the swamp first, see what's on the cliffs and borders. Some troops over there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the swamp now. Some more dudes this way. I think there's something down there, but before we get to this place, we have to find a treasure map, I think it was. And from there, we'll be able to pinpoint where a hidden treasure is. I can't remember where this map thing was. I think it was around here somewhere. But yeah, either way. I'm gonna have a look, regardless. Yeah, I think you have to stand around here to unlock this treasure once you have the map fragment. I can see some item over here. Crab eggs. Nice. Yeah, there's nothing here for us at the moment. Yeah, trust my throats to not work once again. It is funny how it takes it about half an hour to get used to speaking before it actually starts working properly. We have a second graze. Okay. How do I get up the horse again? This way, right. Yeah, the controls to this game are still kind of not fully here yet. I can't remember most of the things still. But yeah, like 1 or 2 more streams and we'll have it sorted. Right, I can level up. What I want to put my points into is endurance. Yeah. So that's going to be a stamina and max equip load. So essentially what endurance allows us to do is carry out more attacks and rolls because it expands our stamina bar. And also it allows us to carry more weapons and equipment at any given time on a character. So for example, if your endurance isn't high enough and you're wearing heavy load on your equipment, like an armour or multiple weapons, you then start to notice that you're rolling way slower. So that's a sign from the game telling you to level up your endurance. Okay, so switch action. Let's talk to this geezer.
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of Agheel Lake, fledgling. dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
I'm gonna do whatever I want to do.
Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late.
I think with some skill and some luck, we will be able to kill the dragon. Especially with Torrent. I think that's always been the tactic for me to against the dragon that's in the swamp. Get on Torrent and just stab the dragon's feet about 1,000,000 times and it dies. Okay, come on, let's do this properly now. Whack! What have we got here? Beast liver. I would rather take one of that guy's armor pieces or the weapon. I think they were pretty cool. Even if they're not the most powerful equipment, they are pretty cool looking, and that's, you know, fashion souls has always been a thing. Right, these guys are fucking annoying. I'm gonna try to ignore it for now. Hey, she's awake, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Okay, I'm going to summon our wolves. Because if I remember correctly, there are a lot of enemies here that just kind of pop out of nowhere. Like this dog, for example. Whack! And there are wolves. They are pretty cool. We do have some dudes around here as well. Some bats. Let's go and see what's inside these ruins very quickly. Like I said in the last stream, I don't remember a lot of the weapon placements and item placements in this game. So, and there are items literally to be discovered anywhere in this game. Like, it's so clever at hiding loot from you, you know. It does reward exploring quite a lot. If you take the time to explore locations, you will find treasures and items like this Stonesword Keep, for example. So yeah, it pays off to, you know, go out and look under every stone, nook and cranny in this game. I think this is partly what makes Elden Ring so great, is the rewards for exploration. It's so good at doing that. You know, a massive, for me, if your open world doesn't reward exploration, then you're kind of fucked up somewhere. Like, I think if you're going into game development and you have the mindset of creating an open world game and you don't implement good reward systems for exploration, you're fucked up. So, for example, as I'm talking here, I'm thinking about Mafia 3, which is a very weird game because it shouldn't really be an open world game. It should have just stuck to the normal formula of other Mafia games, but it was an open world game. You could explore it wherever you want to go at any given time. But then you find that a lot of the locations don't actually have anything within to reward you with. And then you figure out that later on in the game, you go and, you know, speak to an NPC to give you a quest. This NPC sends you to this location you just explored, and turns out that you were there too early. And actually, there's a lot there in this location. It's just you've not unlocked it then because you were not doing a quest, which I think is it's a very poor game design. Okay, so there is a way to go to a basement from this place. But before we do that, I want to make sure that we kill all the enemies here. And we will know once we've done that, because we will regain our flasks. So I'm going to have a little sip now from my flasks. Because we are missing some focus and some health. Whack! Double whack. And there we go, that was a sign from the game telling us that we have now killed everyone in this ruin. Although I never really trust it fully, because I think there have been a few incidents in the past where the game has given me my flasks back, but actually, there was another enemy somewhere that just snuck up on me after that, so you never know. Anyways, let's go down. So I think there are two basements in this place. One of them leads to a trap. And another one leads to a treasure. I have a feeling that there is something inside this ruin on the left, on the right, I mean. Jesus Christ, I can't tell my fucking left from right. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so this is the actual treasure, I think. Will there be a boss? No bosses here. Right, so as I said, there are two chests, there are two basements in this location. One of them leads to a trap. Another one gives you a cool weapon. So which one is this going to be? This is the weapon. Cool. Twin Blade. So in my first playthrough, I've never found this weapon because I discovered the easier chest to find, which was the trap, and I never found the Twin Blade, which was quite sad because a lot of the marketing content, like the trailers, etc., were showing off this Twin Blade, and I was like, where is this? A sword with blades on both sides of the hilt. This weapon is difficult to wield and demands high dexterity. Can be wielded with a single hand, but its true strength is unlocked with dual-handed spinning attacks. So how much dexterity? 18 dexterity for this weapon. So far we've been tanking our points into strength. So yeah, I don't know. We will spend some levels on dexterity, that's for sure, because I do want to be using a bow. I want to be able to use a bow in this game. So we do need dexterity to do that. I'm not gonna go down the trap because I don't want to go to the place where this trap is gonna take us to. Instead, let's have a look around here. There's a massive bonfire here. Let's have a look. Oh. This is so cool. Yeah, I'm not scared of no dragon. Neither are my wolves, apparently. I would have thought they would have despawned by now. Oh shit. Heal up? Good. Where has it gone? There it is, okay. Yeah, I find it easier to fight dragons without the enemy lock enabled. They're a little bit too big for that, you know? I think it messes up with the hits a little bit. He says as he misses most of his hits. Anyways. Well, I guess you've fucked off properly now. Do you fancy coming down at some point? Oh, I could really do with the boss fight being in the boss arena. Come on, come down. I'm waiting. Come on. No, you're just gonna chill over there. Right, I'm gonna get to you then. I think there's a way to get up there this way. We will trigger all these bats along the way, but I think it should be fine. Actually, I think the dragon killed most of them for us, so that's cool. Right, quickly, before we get hooked. Oh, for there he is. Yeah, I was afraid of this. He does this all the time. He'll fly off too far away from the boss arena and then just despawn and respawn here again. Has he got his health? Yeah. Okay, so he's not regained his health at least. Oh, fuck. Run. Heal. No. Okay, let's have you. What are you going to do now? You're going to land furiously. 1, 2, and bounce. Yeah, this is the rhythm. You have to go in for 2 hits and bounce, regardless if you hit or not. That's the window you've got, I think. So 1, 2. I've missed 1, but it's fine. Yeah, if you do 2, you've got enough time to get away at the end of it. At the end of the window. Whack! Fuck, I missed. That would have been pretty epic to hit him mid-air while on a horse. Okay. Whack! Whack! Go, 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 go. Okay, so most of his health is now gone. Like 60, 70% of it. So we're not doing badly. I think it's doable. Come on, let's do it. I can do the levels. Bounce. I don't have any damage boosting or stamina boosting consumables equipped, which is kind of sad. I should have thought about that earlier. Forgot. Run! Whack! Bounce. Shit, 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 shit. Heal. Another heal. Run! Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, we good. Going for the... Oh, fuck. I was gonna go for the head, but I missed. Yeah, we got this. Whack! Yeah, like 3 more hits and he's down. There we go. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Dragon Heart, and that is it. A new draconic power is available at the Cathedral of Dragon Communion. So you could go back to the Dragon Communion place and get a cool spell. Yeah, I've been playing too much Night Rain recently. I was waiting for the dragon to just drop some loot on there in the actual map, you know. But here we are. Okay, well, I better go and level up somewhere, right? Where is the nearest site of grace? We could go down this tunnel, actually. Yeah, let's go down the tunnel. There is going to be a site of grace inside the tunnel, because there's normally one of them at the start of every dungeon or mine, or whatever it may be. Whack! Yeah, so we have about, what, 2 or 3 levels after killing that dragon? So that was a pretty good fight. It paid off, definitely. There are normally hidden paths, yeah, along the way here. Ideally, we will not die from fall damage as we do this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there should be a site of grace at the bottom of this shaft. I just know that there are some hidden items along the way, so like this golden rune, for example. I think there's going to be there are going to be some crafting items as well, like what do you call them? The whatever you use to enhance your weapons. I forgot the name of them. Okay, I think we've got all the items, if I'm not mistaken. There's a site of grace. I'm gonna rest at the site of grace, just so we have this checkpoint unlocked before I do anything stupid and die. So yeah, I'm gonna spend all my points on dexterity. I mean endurance. Get more stamina. I could probably level up another level if I spend my golden runes. Let's have a look how many we've got. So that's 400. Yeah, we can definitely level up. So I'm gonna spend 2 of those. Oh, hey Shakes, how you doing? I was watching Luke Dale, Hans, yeah, from Kingdom Come Deliverance, yeah, played Elden Ring earlier today. Yeah, I've been watching him as well a little bit recently. It's nice to see that he's kind of let go of the KCD streams and is trying other games now as well. Right, so what points do I need? I need another 210 points to level up, so I'm gonna spend 2 of those. And that should be enough for another level. We still haven't found any shoes. Endurance, okay, level 14, that's good. I'm gonna get endurance to level 20, and then we'll move on to dexterity and put some points into there. I think 16 will do in dexterity, and then we'll go back to strength, maybe get strength up to 20. And, yeah, we'll take it from there. Hey, Glock, how are you doing? Don't worry about being late, you've not missed much. I've just killed the dragon, that's it. Right, these dudes are interesting. So, is that the dudes? Yes, let's kill them. So there's a very interesting mechanic in Elden Ring where some enemies are more susceptible to blunt damage than the others. So, for example, like this guy is going to take more damage from a blunt weapon like the club or the flail because he has his skin is basically made out of stone. So, sharp weapons, for example, like blades, swords, etc., they have far less effect on them. So, whack! Hell yeah. Smithing stone. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, so mines are quite useful in this game because you do actually find a lot of smithing stones within them, which obviously allow you to level up your weapons when you find the smith a bit later on into the game. Those guys can be pretty tough, so I don't want to aggro them. I might jump down here and try to sneak up on this guy from behind. I think that's going to be a good call. I've not been noticed by anyone. That's good. There's another one there. I'm going to go and get him. I'm doing okay today. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I was just a bit tired yesterday. I, you know, had a lot of brain fog. So I was like, no point streaming because I would be not able to deliver a proper stream. I would just, I would just not be able to speak properly. A bit like during the last stream. So I thought, yeah, we'll give it a break. How are you? Yeah, I love how you can be so methodical in this game as well with the stealth, you know? I'm looking out for more of these yellow stones on the walls because they are actual smithing stones that you can pick up. This guy will be difficult to sneak up on, but let's give it a try. Close enough. Also, I don't know if you've noticed then, but when we were hitting him, our weapon was actually bouncing off of its skin. Oh shit. Whack! Okay, good. The one thing that I miss from Dark Souls in Elden Ring is how the rats in Dark Souls used to apply slow poison build-up with their attacks. I don't think so. In Elden Ring, I don't think that's the case. At least I don't remember it being the case. You can take a break whenever you want. You say that, but YouTube doesn't agree with that. Once you teach YouTube algorithm whatever schedule you might have for your streams or uploads, when you stray from it, YouTube is like, well, that is your that's your reach gone for the next week. So yeah, fuck you. No breaks for you. This is why you often hear about streamers, influencers, content creators, YouTubers never taking breaks, because taking a break means no content being made and uploaded unless you pre-schedule it, but that's going to just add a massive workload on you prior to your holidays, whatever. So yeah, you just hear about them never taking breaks because it literally costs them money and reach. So, for example, when you start working with brands and you do sponsored deals and whatnot, I mean, I've not done one of any of them yet, but I kind of know how it works from because I know people that do it for living. And yeah, when you go off, so when you get a brand deal, the brand will expect you to deliver a certain amount of exposure. Right, this is the ROI. This is the return on the investment. So you say, for example, if your baseline is, I can provide you 10,000 views in 24 hours, this is what they expect. So when you take days off, or like a week off or whatever, the algorithm drops because you have fucked about with your schedule. So it will affect your brand deals because at that point you're not sure if when you come back, if you're gonna be able to pull the same numbers for the brand. So yeah, it's quite complicated, and this is why I never hear, this is why you hear about influencers never taking time off. Okay, I'm gonna get this dude from stealth. Large glintstone scrap. Oh, also, we've never read about the dragon heart. Dragon heart seized by a dragon tracker. Riddled with gravelstone, this grotesque organ continues to beat viciously. An offering used in the dragon communion. Consume a dragon's heart at the altar to make its powers yours. While a terrible and savage-looking thing, the heart has a peculiar beauty to it. So we can spend it in the chapel that we found during the last stream for a cool spell. Draconic spell. I can't remember if they require intelligence or faith, though. I would quite like to do a Dragon Knight build in this game. Maybe this run. Fucking hell. Alright, everyone chill out. I'm stuck. Get out. Right, I'm gonna have to kill... Fuck. Oh my god, this is shit. Heal, quick. Right, good. Right, he's dead. Whack! Swap to the mace, because that's gonna be better. There we go. Good. Smoothing stone. Alright, back to a torch. And heal up. So we've got another stone laying around here. Is that a hidden path? No. Material ahead. Okay, so there's going to be another smoothing stone, yeah. And where do we go from here, then? Was there another path this way? Okay. Intriguing. I feel like we've missed a platform on the way down, which we might only be able to access by jumping off the lift. So let's have a look. Is it here? No. Okay. We haven't found the boss yet, so we have not completed this dungeon. So we have to go... No, this is a dead end. We have to go this way. I must have missed the path somewhere. What do I need to equip the flail? Because I think that would be way better than the mace. Oh, it causes blood loss build up as well. That's pretty good. Dexterity 18. Fucking hell. Okay. Okay, what am I missing in this place? There must be a path I've not found. It doesn't go this way. It doesn't... Obviously, that's a dead end as well. That doesn't go anywhere. I gave it a whack already, but just to make sure. That doesn't go anywhere either. That's a dead end as well. Yeah, I don't believe this dungeon is complete yet, so let's have a look around. What about this way? I'm going to send this lift up and see if there's anything underneath. No, that's death. Yeah, some of these paths in the dungeons. Oh, there we go. Shit, don't die. I was literally gonna say, some of the paths in these dungeons can be quite tricky to find. Okay, so that one's patrolling. That one's just hacking away. I'm gonna give him a whack. And crouch again. Smithing stone. Okay, he's turned around. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go and face him head on. Whack! That's what you get. Whack for a whack. So there is an item. Glintstone scrap. We don't have anything better than that. At least not in that chamber. There's one having a nap. There's one patrolling around. So I don't want to trigger both of them at the same time, because that could be quite problematic currently. So I'm gonna wait for this guy to turn around, and I'm gonna go in for a stab. I mean, not stab. I'm gonna go for a sneak attack. He is taking his sweet time. Have I definitely not got any trousers yet? No. Or helmets. Okay. Have I been seen? I have been seen, I think. No. He's just gonna like, oh, it must be my eyes. I must be becoming blind. Oh shit, yeah, they've got these projectiles. What? What are those things again? Explosive stone. Let's have a look at what that is. Explosive stone. A small stone with a smouldering core. Explodes when thrown at enemies, inflicting fire damage. Miners deploy these stones as tools for rock blasting, but have long forgotten how to craft them. And glintstone scrap. Piece of glintstone tinged with unstable magic, found in crystal tunnels. Break gem using FP to produce a magic bolt. Poor quality and thereby easily broken. A sorcerer wouldn't give it a second look. Yeah, I'm not going to bother using that, I don't think. Can we get any more smouldering stones from this guy? Okay, smoothing stone. Have I missed any smoothing stones on the way down? Because they can be quite sneaky sometimes. No, I think it's all good. Right. I'm gonna send this down, and as always, we'll find our own way down along the platforms. What does that say? Here. Here what? So just in case you're not aware. Yeah, here. And these are actual messages left by other players. There you go. Golden Rune, level 1. And a somber smithing stone. So again, the difference between a somber smithing stone and a smithing stone is that the somber ones can be used to level up your magical weapons, while the smithing stones are used to upgrade your normal weapons, like the mace that we have or the sword that we have. We've not found any magical weapons yet, I don't think. Anyways, I believe there will be a Stake of Marika here somewhere, so if we do die to this boss on the other side of this door, we should be able to respawn around here somewhere, rather than having to do the whole run again. Right? I hope so, at least. Anyways, it's gonna be a troll. We fought one of those already, so we should be fine. Placid is playing the same game. GG. Yeah, it's a great game. It's honestly, yeah, it's one of the, I think, it's gonna go down in history as one of the best games ever made. I think. I'm gonna swap to my mace as well, because it's a stone digger troll. So again, I think it's gonna have a lot of resistance against blades. Oh fuck! Maybe using glintstone on this guy would be good. I can't remember if they have resistance against glintstone or not. Yeah, this weapon is not going to really do it. I mean, it's doable to kill it with this weapon, but it's not going to do a whole lot. Actually, why have I not roared yet? There we go. That's better. Yeah, so that's actually a big boost of damage with the, after the roar. We could also have our wolves in here, I just realised. No, we can do this. We can definitely do this. I just need to remember to roar straight away, and also we have all of our flasks again now, so we can heal again. Oh, yeah, I have to go all the way from up here. Right. Smithing stones. Oh, they still drop smithing stones. Cool. Whack! My dude has a flamethrower. We don't have to kill these to do the run. Obviously, we can just run ahead and just skip all of them. At the same time, though, if they are dropping smithing stones, then, you know, you might as well. So one of them has a flamethrower, another one has grenades. Isn't that great? Fucking hell, I'm actually screwed in here. A little bit. I'm gonna try to run out. Backstab. Backstab! Thank fuck for that. Yeah, no more digging for the old man, exactly. I feel like this is a communal service to all these poor old men who have been digging here for thousands and thousands of years. They can finally have a rest. At least until they die. And then they're back to work again. What I could do with, though, is any consumables that would give me extra damage or stamina. So, okay. Exalted flesh. A lump of animal flesh pickled in a medicinal solution mixed with fiery spices. Temporarily boosts physical attack. It's considered to be a delicacy in the Badlands. That's where I'm from. This invigorating repast was for the exclusive benefit of those who they deem heroes. And this is gonna temporarily boost immunity. Right. I'm gonna equip this Exalted Flesh, I think. And also, I'm gonna swap these ruin fragments for glintstone scraps. And just to see what happens, I'm also going to equip the Smouldering Stone and see if they do any damage to the troll, because, like I said, the troll is made out of stone, so it's got a bit different resistances to what we've seen so far in the game. So I want to test out different damage types. Okay, so we do the raw. We eat the meat. Actually, I'm gonna eat the meat now. And do the raw. Enter. And let's go straight to Glintstone Scrap. See what it does. Alright, it did some damage. It's not nothing. But I think I should probably stop fucking about and actually go in for the... Oh shit, also, my runes. Fuck. Get the runes. Heal again. I forgot how little healing you get from Estus Flasks at the start of the game before you leveled it up. No! Yeah, one hit is like one Estus Flask. And again. Whack that booty. Whack! Oh, shit. Shit, I haven't got Estus anymore. Yeah, cool. Whatever you say, man. And another one, because why not? And also, I said I'm going to use the explosive stone. So, as soon as I'm able... Whack! Have that. Oh, it actually did some work. Okay. Shit. It's difficult because when I attack him, I get, like, stunned for a second, which allows him to do a hit on me, like the stomp, for example. That's where he gets me. Hello, Bats and Bandits. Good to see you again. Yeah, the big guy doesn't want to leave now. I need a better weapon for this. I'm using a shit weapon. That's what the issue is. I need a weapon that doesn't stun me after an attack. Gonna make my way down. Right. I'm safe here. Let's have a look. Do I have any better weapons I could use? So, ideally we want to use the flail, but we can't. Glintstone Staff? I could use this, but we don't have any spells. Right? No sorceries. Okay. Yeah, this is the best we got, really. Long time no see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, honestly, like last couple of weeks, I've been so busy for me. I kind of just like they just flew past. So I've just noticed when I'm dual handing my mace, I don't get stunned after an attack. Also runes. Thank you. Whack! Oh shit. Slap the booty. Whack! Slap it again. No? Oh shit, this attack. Dodge, dodge. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh shit, no, no, no. I'm gonna have to heal. Heal up. Go for the smack. Whack, whack, whack. I need to do another raw. I just realised. Raw. Yeah, this is Katy Perry build. They're all watching me raw. Holy fuck. I'm wondering if this would actually be easier if I didn't focus on the enemy, so I could just move a bit freely, you know? A bit more freely. What are you gonna do now? I see. You're gonna go a little crazy, are you? Okay. Happens to all of us. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal up after that. Thank you for this. I appreciate the contact. Oh shit, shit, go! Alright. Did it. Raw medallion. Told you this was a Katy Perry build. What does it do? A bronze medallion depicting a roaring giant. Enhances roars and breath attacks. Oh. Oh yeah. In ancient times, the giants were mortal enemies of the Earth Tree. The bellowing roars desolated nature, triggering avalanches and whipped up storms of flame. That must have been some fucking raw. Okay, do we have any items to collect? I think that's something. No. Yeah, no more smithing stones in here, right? No, this is it. Right, so we can just go back to the entrance and level up. We're already through mid-March. I mean, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, I know. It's mental. It's just gone so quickly this year so far. I have slain the giant beast, yes. Sword. Torrent. Where is the nearest site of grace? I don't want to go back inside. We could just go back up here, but no. I want to see... I want to go this way. But it'll be pretty foolish to do that without saving or leveling up. Yeah, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to this place. How do I place a marker? I could just fast travel. Why have I not thought of this? Just fast travel. That's a thing. I'm still in that fucking Skyrim mode where you can't fast travel. Yeah, let's have a look. So, more endurance. Okay, so we need 3,000 more to level up again. Let's have a look at our runes. We might just have enough. So that's 8 of 200. That's 1,600. And that's, it's not quite enough, is it? Oh, well. Okay. So yeah, going back to where we came from. Back to the swamp. Actually, there's a dude who was stood here telling us not to go to the swamp because there is a dragon. The dragon has now been slain, so I want to go and speak to him and be like, yeah, look what happens when you're not being a little bitch. There he is. Also, can I craft any... Yeah, fire pots. There we go. We only have one pot, so we can only make one grenade. We can buy another pot from the merchant. I'm gonna change this quickly. One sec. There we go. So that should prevent the popping sound.
Beautiful work. Felling that dragon. And as such, there's something you might like to know. The heart you brought back. It's used in dragon communion. If you should find yourself overcome by hunger for the heart, yearning for its strength, then seek the decrepit church on the little island off the western coast.
We've been already.
You must not forget, though, those who partake in dragon communion will one day shed their humanity, their hunger for dragon, their yearning only worsens.
So what you're saying is,
unleashing eternal torment, the strength of a mighty dragon. Magnificent, but deadly. It's no surprise that dragon communion is ruinous.
so what you're saying is, I could either remain a human or become a dragon.
You must not forget those who put their
Well,
heart
in that case, we do have a dragon heart to spend. So let's have a look what we can get. I cannot remember if they cost, if their spells cost runes as well as a dragon heart. We'll have a look. I wouldn't mind being able to breathe fire, you know? Right, so, Dragon Fire, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Maw. One of the incantations of Dragon Communion transforms caster into a dragon to spew flaming breath, charging extends duration. Incantation of those who have hunted dragons and feasted upon their hearts. Theirs is a pure and overwhelming power, so we need 15 Faith and 12 Arcane to use this. I'm gonna get it anyways, and then we can just level up to later on to be able to cast that. We can be a dragon. We can literally be Dragonborn from Skyrim in this game if we want to. Pretty much. Why am I here? Right. Back to the swamp. So this way. Here's a question, chat. If I make a Dragonborn build in Elden Ring, does that mean I don't have to play Skyrim ever again on the stream? Is that a way around it, or or is there no way to get out of it? Oh, I see an item this way. As long as I've not been noticed by the massive crab, I think we are fine to go and do this. So, whack! Oh yeah, they fall over. That's right. And also spew poison. Right, so we could either kill them one by one, or run in, get the item, get poisoned as well, obviously. Actually, no, wait, one sec. I was hoping for a bit more, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, whatever. Whack. Strip of white flesh. Cool. I'm just gonna run in and get that. Arteria leaf. Is that literally all that was? A crafting item. Whatever. Right, anyways, yeah, let's continue down this way, under the bridge. I would like a ranged weapon soon. Especially for, like, these guys, for example. You can see them dangling there. They do fall off and become enemies. There are also these wasps that just fly around. You may have seen them before. They're really annoying. If you haven't got any ranged weapons to kill them, then they can be a real pain in the ass. Alright, yeah, come down. Whack! As if. Whatever. Okay, let's be systematic then, shall we? And again, because they are skeletons, we have to kill them once they are down as well. We've got more. Okay, what we got? Great Dragonfly Head. What does that do? I forgot. Head of a Dragonfly, material used for crafting items, long believed to have the ability to neutralize poisons. Okay, that's pretty good. We haven't got a recipe for whatever item that might be, but that's going to come in handy because obviously, if we can cure poison, well, we need antidotes in this game. So that's going to be handy at some point. Human bone shard. I'm not sure what that does. And the last one. Yeah, what is this? Fragment of bone with dun mottling. Material used for crafting items, found by hunting those who live in death. Lamentably brittle, it crumbles at the slightest caress. Okay, what do I do with it? Oh, it's crafting. Okay, it said. Yeah, skeletons are quite cool in this game. I agree. There are a lot of cool undead enemies in Elden Ring that we've not seen yet. But yeah, they are cool. I'm gonna heal up because I think there's trouble brewing somewhere around this area. Oh, we have a cave. Let's go. We cannot enter the cave. Invaded by Bloody Finger Nerius. Okay. Let's have it then. I'm gonna run away. This guy is actually really difficult to kill. And if we wait for long enough, we will have some help. Come on. Where's my help? Backstabbers are so satisfying. Yeah, I know. Parries are really satisfying as well, but they're so difficult to pull off in Elden Ring. I found them very easy in Dark Souls 1, even Sekiro. But Elden Ring, I don't know, I could never really learn it properly. Where is my helper?
If it is
Bloody Finger... Yeah.
Bloody Finger. The end is nigh.
There he is.
For you. And your
So,
blood.
you might recognize this guy. This is the guy that was telling us about becoming a dragon. I'm gonna heal. I'm trying to land a backstab on him. It's proving to be quite difficult. We got him. Got him. Back. I'm trying to heal. Get him. Get him quick. Good. Just in time. Later you can get carry and retaliation to make parry easy on medium shields. Oh, that's pretty cool. I forgot about that completely. Yeah, it's been a while since I played it. We just got a really cool dagger as well. Reduvia. Jagged dagger with a distinctive curved blade, used by noble servants of the Lord of Blood. This dagger rips the flesh as it enters, inflicting blood loss with sickening efficacy. A proud testament to the success of its vicious design, this weapon is perpetually coated in blood, and the skill is Reduvia Bloodblade. Slash with the wicked dagger, transforming its never-drying bloodstains into airborne blades that cause blood loss. Can be fired in rapid succession. So we need Arcane 13 and Dexterity 13 as well to wield it. This is a really cool weapon. If you want to go into like Dexterity builds and, you know, use daggers, that is a really good weapon to have. Especially this early into the game. Because you can do melee with it as well as ranged attacks, which cause blood loss as well. Which is, yeah, blood loss in this game is so OP when you main that as your build. The Justin of Elden Ring. Oh, there are so many Justins in this game. So many Justins. Right, let me have a look. So, we need 1,000 runes to level up. Okay, we should have enough. So if I use 5 of those, was it? I need 30 more. Okay, let's use another one. Level up, endurance. Ooh. The summoning pool is now functional. Okay. I'm not going to summon anyone, I don't think, but it's good to have. Oh, I know what this is. Right. Cool. Okay. Let's be methodical with this one. Because those guys can be quite quick and numerous as well. And poison. They do poison. Which is also just incredible, really. Yeah, there's like fucking 8 of them. Catch me if you can, motherfucker. Heal. Okay. Back to the torch. I'm gonna heal up again. Yeah, so this is why they all aggroed at the same time, because they have these traps here, these bells. And I've walked into one. Highwayman Hood. Okay. And Highwayman Gauntlets as well. So we have a hood now we can equip. Let's have a look. So the gauntlets will be weaker than what we have at the moment. I mean, in some ways, yeah. Hideously stained and dented gauntlets. Worn by former foot soldiers who have turned to banditry. And the hood? Yeah, it's the same description. Let's equip it, because we don't have anything else to wear, so might as well have the hood on. It looks kind of cool, to be fair. Let's go this way. Cave moss, that's handy. Okay, so that's the boss arena. Let's go this way first. We've gone from this way, yep. And all the enemies came from this way, I believe. And there is a chest. Mushroom. All this for a mushroom. Doing guard counter, and sometimes, if parry successfully, feels good. Love the sound of guard counter, especially. I was saying this during the last stream. I'm actually surprised how, like, I never really see people use guard counters a lot in the game, you know? And it's such a cool move to pull off. It's so handy. It makes a lot of fights so much easier. But you never really see the guard counter, you know, get any love from anyone. I need to, what's it? Run out again. Yeah, I'm definitely getting ill again. It's been like a monthly occurrence at this point. Anyways, here we are. Boss fight. Yes. Oh, yes. Where is he? Come on. Where are you?
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief.
Patches. Oh, there he is. Whack! Come on. You have a move, don't you, where you throw up. Great. Whack!
Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all.
Oh, yeah? Let's have a chat then, come on. Golden Rune and Grovel for Mercy.
Finally come
Unlocked.
round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
So this guy, Patches, appears in every FromSoftware game, from Dark Souls up until Elden Ring, essentially. Yeah, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne. I'm not sure if it was in Sekiro or not. I can't remember. But he probably was. Yeah, he appears in every single game. And he's always this... He's always the same. It's the same personality every single time. The same sort of, like, the same squat that he does. Yeah, he always tricks the player into traps. But he's become, like, a fan favorite because of that, because he just appears in every single game. And, like, I remember it was the Dark Souls 3. In the last expansions to Dark Souls 3, you meet him right at the end before he loses his mind and he loses all his memories, his personality. And he has the realest talk ever in a video game about what it means to be yourself and be human and have memories and all this stuff. It's honestly such a nice... It was such a nice finishing touch to the trilogy of Dark Souls games. It just kind of summarized what those games were about leading up to this point. It was chef's kiss, masterpiece. Yeah, absolute legend. Even though he's an annoying character, yeah, he's a legend.
Well, what do you know? You're tarnished like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Yeah, forgive and forget.
A true man of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Cool. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of mushroom ads as well recently, especially for those, like, drinks, you know. It's like, oh, I don't drink coffee anymore. I've got my mushroom drink. It tastes just like coffee, but it's not coffee.
Don't forget to pop back for another
See a lot of those recently.
I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next.
Okay, so what we have to do is basically go and rest somewhere, so the game reloads itself, and then Patches will be a trader. Anyways, we do have some trousers at least. Trousers made of coarse material, commonly worn in the lands between. And we also have a garb. I'm not going to wear this. Yeah, we got sandals. We got sandals. It's something. People drink mushrooms. Yeah, so it's lion's mane mushroom, I think, mostly. It gets dried and turned into powder, and it's like a powder drink, and it's supposed to be quite good for your brain, essentially. It's supposed to be quite like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's supposed to help you concentrate and stay awake for several hours. Essentially, have a better effect than coffee, like kind of like coffee but better. I don't think I've ever had it, so I don't really know if it works or not, but yeah, it's interesting. I don't want to fight these guys, I want to get to Patches. I'm just going to go to Patches and ignore them lot. Do you have a shop now?
Well, nice of you to drop in finally. It's all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patches Emporium, where you won't need a refund, because everything's top-notch.
About the bandits.
I had those bandits make a clean break. Now they're all suppliers, and good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand a word I'm saying. But it hardly matters. We have a natural connection. They're all foot soldiers, survivors of a defeated army, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish. It's the same old story everywhere I go. To hell with it all. Wondering what's inside the treasure chest. Well, it's nothing too special. Just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer. But then again, it would fetch some spectacular coin. And besides, this valuable customer could be a long time coming. Huh? Everything is give and take. Give and take.
I'm not gonna rob him of his chest. I can't remember if that was... I don't think there's anything actually important in the chest. I think it's like a mushroom. And yeah, you pick it up and he gets all offended and stuff, so it's probably best to just leave it there. What do we learn from this? Scriptstone, Grace Mimic, and Gold Pickled Foul Foot. So that one's actually quite good. I'm tempted to get that. I'm gonna sell something to him. What can I sell? Well, I'm not gonna use... Actually, I could sell some of these golden runes to him. So we need 800. Yeah, I'm gonna just sell that then. And purchase this missionary's cookbook. A record of crafting techniques left by a man who, unable to become a finger maiden... Okay. Instead became a missionary and went forth to spread holy teachings. Okay. Good.
Cheers for that.
So, can I create any of these items? I want to create another pot, obviously. Scriptstone, what does that do? Reveals more messages from other worlds. I'm not interested. And this... Not that, no. Grace Mimic. A fetish indicating the guidance of grace. Similar to grace, the fetish draws rays guiding the way, only without any sense of order. Useful as a last resort for those who... Whatever, I'm not going to use that. This one. Gold Pickled Foul Foot. Four-toed foot of a fowl. Pickled in a golden medicinal solution. Boost the amount of runes obtained from defeating enemies for a certain duration. Since all times, these needy would scrape the meat clean, even from a fowl's claw. So for this, we need gold fireflies and, well, the foot itself. Okay. Tempted to go back to Calais and buy another pot from him, so we can craft more grenades. What build are you going for this time? I'm not sure yet. I'm probably gonna go for, let me have a look at this, other stats. So, I'm probably gonna get endurance to 20. I'm gonna then go for dexterity and get it to like 16 or 18. So I can at least use the flail that we have and some kind of a bow later on. Then I'm gonna boost my strength to 20. And then I might go for some intelligence and arcane. I think I want to try, yeah, I'm going to try to become a dragon knight kind of a build, you know. So I'm thinking heavy armor, two-handed weapons, and a bunch of dragon spells.
Ah, it's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
Purchase. I'm gonna purchase. Oh, we could get 3 of those. For 900, we could get 3 of them. Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff. So we have 500. I need to sell 2 of those to have 900. And now we can have 4 grenades.
Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever. Good. Yeah, 4 fire pots, that's good. So, where to next? So we've done that, we've not been to the end of that. I think there's another dungeon or a cave over here, if I'm not mistaken. We also have a stone sword key, which we could use to get inside a locked-off tomb within the graveyard / cave of knowledge. But we haven't got a bow yet, and we kind of need to use a bow in that place. So I'm going to go back here, and we'll continue along the river, north. Yeah, my original build was just strength. It was just a strong boy. So yeah, I kind of like the more versatile builds. So for example, you know, someone who can do a lot of melee damage, but also have some kind of a proficiency with ranged weapons. So whether it's going to be sorceries or a bow or whatever it may be, I think you have to be very versatile in this game for you know, for all the different kind of situations that you might find yourself in. Oh, look, it's him again. Hello.
Ah, we meet again.
We do.
To have fought Nerius and lived. You must have seen your share of battle. I am Yura, as you might recall. Hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You are certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade.
Okay.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits.
Okay, have a good one. So, mushroom, an item. A few more mushrooms around. Some skeletons. Yeah, skeletons. Right. Is there no dungeons here? That must be a dungeon, right? Just down this road. There we go, knew it. There could be a... Yeah, I think that merchant does have a bow. The one by the beach. I think he does, yeah. I'm gonna have to go and investigate after this dungeon. Just to see. I'm gonna have to get some more runes anyways to buy the bow. Also, at what point do we get an invite to the round hold table, whatever it was called? There's one. Whack! And another one. Right, let's go. Let's have at it. Whack! Yeah, it becomes so much easier to kill once you have a shield and you can do the guard counter. I'm gonna take it slowly because they always just appear out of nowhere, like this guy, for example. You never know where they are. I think that's it for now in this chamber. 2 in that room. He doesn't wake up. No. Right, what we can do is get them to come out here and then press on this and trigger the trap. And use the trap against them. Like so. Whack! Any more? That's it. Right, what do you have? Root resin. Cool. Pull the lever. Somewhere, a heavy door has opened. Good. Good to know. I am glad that a door which I have not found yet has been opened. Oh, it goes straight to the boss arena. Nice. What happens here? Ah, I see. Okay, come on, dudes. Let's go. Oh, shit. Heal. Oh my god. Fuck. This is not going well. For fuck's sake. As if. Yeah. These guys. When they gang up on you and you lose the rhythm of their attacks, they can easily overwhelm you. Yeah, I do think it depends on how many graces you unlock, I think. Or maybe it's tied to a level, so you have to be like level, I don't know, 20 or something? I'm not sure. And these guys only drop like a handful of runes as well. God's sake. Everyone chill out. I'm just thinking it might also be tied to you having to go through this storm gate. Maybe that's it. We've not been through this gate yet, so that could be why. Okay, come on. Do I have any darts? Yeah. Whack! One by one, ideally. And there was another one in here somewhere. I'm gonna just roll in and There we go. So I think this is it, right? And is this legit the end of the dungeon? Is it that small? As if. Okay. In we go. Oh, these guys are actually quite easy to parry when you figure out the movement. Yeah, let me heal up. I'm gonna have to parry this guy. It's not hard. Okay, come on. Haha, yeah. Get full. Whack! And have this as well. Whack! Oh, shit. Good, 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 good. Have a whack as well. You have to be so precise in this game with parries. Oh yeah? Well, that was a raw. That was my move. And another whack, and I think that's going to be it. Whack! Another little whack. There we go. Banished Knight Engval. So that's another spirit we can summon to accompany us during boss fights. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, I like fighting the gladiators in this game. They're also they're quite satisfying to fight because they're not that difficult to parry, and obviously parrying feels really, really good when you pull it off. So it's, yeah, I like those enemies. Thinking of a normal weapon for arcane or intelligence. Flamberge, dagger. To be fair, honestly, I can't remember. Yeah, I cannot remember. I think there are a lot of good intelligence weapons later on in the game. But other than that, no. I need 600. Okay. I believe we can get that. 600. That's 400. Ooh, we cannot get that. Unless we... Yeah, I'm going to spend this and just level up. It's fine. Endurance. Okay, so we've done this now. It doesn't continue this way anymore, really. Although we could jump up this cliff. So let's go this way. Nice little hut on this side. Another set of grace on that side. And yeah, okay, okay. There's plenty to see around here. Another bear. Let's go to the hut. Oh, yeah, that's the treasure. That's the treasure, well, not so much map, a treasure painting. I'm doing good, Lewis. How are you? Thanks for asking. Good to see you. So basically a weapon with bleed since Arcane. I guess so, yeah. But again, there is this one very good katana in this game. I can't remember what it's called. But it basically makes Melania... Is it Melania? Much, much easier. But I think that's a dexterity build, isn't it? I'm not sure. Right, let's have a look at this painting. So this painting is going to show us where to find the treasure. Homing Instinct painting. Okay. So we kind of have... So we can see an earth tree in the distance. You can see a forest in between and a massive... kind of like a gate. So if you look on the map, there is an earth tree... like around here somewhere. I'm not sure we've found it yet. Anyways. So I think that is the tree in the painting. And the gate is down this way, somewhere, down the road. Just found this channel by looking up some Elden Ring stream. Oh, nice. It's nice to see that that YouTube is actually promoting this stream. It's good to see. Because you never know. Sometimes it's been it can be quite appalling, really. What? Kill the bears. They followed me all the way from Riften. Oh yeah, you're gonna stand up? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Thought so. What we got here? Lump of flesh. That looks appetizing. Right. There was another set of grace somewhere around here that we saw. Was it on this side? We have another one of those statues that points towards a dungeon, but I think that would literally point to the dungeon that we just cleared, so that's fine. Okay, there it is, the site of grace. I can hear one of those bugs. Loot bugs. There it is. So I think those ones will drop. Oh shit. It's Moonstone, okay. Oh, there's a camp this way. And the site of grace is over here. Right, I'm going to go and touch it just to unlock it as a checkpoint. And then we'll go to the camp and clear it out. No, it's not my first time. I've played it in full when it came out. And then I've not really played it since. So this is, I would say this is my second playthrough of the game. Like a proper playthrough. But yeah, I don't really remember much about the game. I know some stuff, obviously. I remember like the main bits, but in terms of like all the dungeons and the weapons and where certain items might be, I don't really remember a lot of that stuff. But yeah, it's an absolute cinema, this game. Like this is a masterpiece. Definitely, it's definitely going to go down in history as being one of the best games ever made. I mean, it already has, really. Fuck, just hits anything. Fuck me. Right, dismount, and we'll do this one properly. He says. Oh shit, okay, there's another one. Well, the good news is, when we kill those, we will get our flasks back. So I'm gonna heal again. One. Come on, come on. Have that. Just this darting is horrid. No, 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 don't be doing this. Come on. Come on now. So has this actually done anything? Because we got our flasks back, so it's not like he actually summoned any other wolves into the fight. I think that only would have worked if there were more wolves around here that actually have been here when the fight started. Don't worry about your English. Mine's not great either. I'm Polish, so yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I think we have viewers from all different parts of the world, really, on these streams, so it's fine. Well, I think you're probably the first one from Brazil, as far as I can tell anyways. So that's cool. Whack! They all know how to do raws. Crazy. I'm not gonna... Yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna try to attempt to parry him, because they are way faster than the gladiators, but there we go. Oh, shit. They're all looking at me like, yeah, you done fucked up, you know that, right? You know you're cooked. Oh, shit. Heal. Okay, it's just you now. Who did this? Who's responsible for my sub? I'm guessing that's a sub. What are you doing? But, yeah, thank you for the sub, whoever that might have been. Oh, Lewis. Yeah, thank you, Lewis. Appreciate you. Every time I hear that sound, it makes me jump. Even though it's always good news, it still makes me jump. It's just like, out of nowhere. Okay. Do we have anything up here? A bunch of ruin fragments. They don't really do much. Okay, so we've not found... Oh, we actually have found a treasure. There was a cookbook. Let's have a look at the cookbook. Armorer's cookbook. Fire grease, drawstring fire grease, and fireproof dried liver. So that's pretty cool. So we can now basically create fire oils, which will coat our weapon in flame, thus adding extra damage. Drawstring fire grease. I can't remember what that does, but fireproof dried liver is essentially you create a piece of food that increases your fire resistance. From what I remember. Hey Adam, how you doing? Good to see you as well. Only tried with pure dex and intelligence strength weapon. Guardian sword spear on keen or on cold, having gotten to try others. See, that is Elden Ring language. That people who haven't played it would just be like, what is he on about? What does he mean cold? What is keen? What does that mean? Yeah, I honestly cannot remember what my build was. I definitely used... The one thing that I do know is that I used the greatsword. You know, the Berserk greatsword that Guts uses in the manga. Because I was massively obsessed with that anime at that point, / manga. It's actually crazy how many references to Berserk there are in this game. You could almost play this as the Berserk game, you know? There's so much of it. It's crazy. Like, for example, locations like these, that's from Berserk as well. There's so many references to that franchise in here. Okay, so where do we want to go next? I say, let's go to Nomadic Merchant, see if he sells any bows, and then we could go down to the Cave of Knowledge and unlock that dungeon in there with our Stone Sword key. How do we get out? So that's... Is that the way out? Yes, it is. Oh, just fucking... just go. Where is the merchant? This way. I think? Yeah.
You again? I don't.
Yeah, me. Do you have any bows? You do. A short bow. I'll take it. And... what can we make from this? Stone Digger Trolls, never mind. Land Squirts, never mind. Yeah, some arrows. I'm gonna... yeah. 104 arrows. Why not?
Well done. Well.
So now, we will equip the bow in our right hand. Yeah, so dexterity 10 and strength 8. Small bow made to fire arrows over great distances. Other than its ability to fire off arrows in rapid succession, it is also well suited for use on horseback. Cool. And what's the skill? Barrage. Archery skill using a bow held horizontally. Ready the bow, then fire off a rapid succession of shots faster than the eye can see. Oh, that's pretty cool. And obviously we have our arrows and some bolts, even though we haven't got any crossbows. Yeah, so... there we go. How do we aim again? Like this. Okay, let me just practice. I need to find something to shoot. And just like that, there is nothing to shoot, obviously. What about you guys? Can I get you from all the way over here? Alright, well, it shoots. Anyways. Let's go back to... Stranded Graveyard. I think that's the one we want to go to. There we go. And... use Stone Sword key. Yes. Oh, we need 2 for this. Right, okay, we only got 1. While we are here, we might as well have a read of what they are. Where is it? A sword-shaped stone key breaks the seal on imp statues, but remains embedded in the statue after use, meaning it can only be used once as an item. Think well before using one. Also, Banished Knight Engvall. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Used to summon the spirit of Engvall, the Banished Knight. One of the 2 knights dubbed the Wings of the Storm. Despite his banishment, he rejected the invitation of the grace-given lord, instead keeping watch over Masterless Castle for many years, gaining renown as a hero of the fringes. Okay. Let's go this way. So I'm gonna place a mark. No. Remove that. Yep. Beacon. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna go back to the artist's shack, and we'll go to that road and then continue towards the area we've not explored yet. Oh yeah, we can also shoot a bow from horseback, right? Whack! Whack! Cool. Yeah, that dungeon is a bit tricky, to be fair. It's a bit shit. It's one of the worst ones. I mean, not the worst ones, but the more annoying ones, definitely. But the reward that you do get for completing it is worth it. Although it has one of those, what was it, like corrupted dragon bosses, whatever it was. They are kind of tricky. Yeah. I would like to drop your armor, please. It's not gonna happen, is it? So where do we want to go next? I'm gonna go up here because we have a better vantage point from here onto this area. So there's obviously the tree. We could go and see what that's about. We have some enemies here digging for shit. And if you look in the distance, there is a guy stood on that ruin over there. Also, hell yeah. So let's have a look. Oh, there's a site of grace. Let's go and get that before we do anything. Okay. I remember not in the riders for cadence set and weapon dismounter. I remember farming them riders, yeah, for their weapons and the armor. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm not a massive fan of farming, so I'm probably not going to do a lot of it in a playthrough. But yeah, it's definitely one of the ones that I'd want to get. It is just such a cool set. Grant me soccer. Yeah, shut up. I'm coming up. One sec. Let me just go and loot.
The great Kenneth Haight, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Ertry, grant me succor.
Grant me soccer. It's honestly, I think, the best line in this entire game.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great
Yes, the
Kenneth
damsel
Haight,
in distress, or
servant to the true
thereabouts.
order. Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but no, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Haight. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
So we can see the castle behind the tree in the distance. Do I remember where I got the gut sword and the claymore? No, I don't. But I think it's fairly
A kiss goodbye?
early in the game.
My fort lies to the south. Oh, fret not. The great Kenneth Haight is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed
on the dawn of my fort's retrieval. Yes, now allow me to furnish you with a little advice. I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts were I in your shoes. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh.
Grafting.
First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man. Has he no shame? The big girl's blouse?
The
And to
big
think
girl's
he's
blouse.
the blood of Godfrey.
Wow,
Last of
he's
the
dropping
golden
some fire.
Almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap. the more
Shots
I think
fired,
of
my dude. Shots fired. Yeah, so he was talking about Godric, who is the main boss in this area in Limgrave. We've not met him yet, because there's no point going to meet him just yet, because he's so difficult. So yeah.
What are you waiting for? My fort.
We'll do all the bits before we go to Stormvale, like explore Limgrave fully, reclaim this guy's castle, and also go down south here, see what's this is about. This is the cool thing about Elden Ring, is if you look at their grace, it's pointing you towards Stormvale Castle, and in there, once you get to like this bit here, you encounter Godric, who is the main boss of this area. And, you know, if you were just following the guidance of the game, telling you where to go, you'll get to this point and you'll struggle a lot, because the guy is so difficult, you know, for newcomers. And so you might be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And that's a massive middle finger that the game is showing to the player, because it's like, well, it's an open world game, you have all these other areas you could go and explore instead. So use your own initiative and just go and see what you can find, and then come back. It's really cool. Like, that's the one thing I really appreciate about FromSoftware. It's just their unapologetic game design, where they don't really care whether you have a good time or if you find all the content that they put into the game. It is up to you to explore and experiment with the game. Like, the expansions for Dark Souls 3, for example, if you didn't know where to look for them, how to start them, you would never find it. Like, the game doesn't tell you where to go, really. You just have to go and find it. Be smart about, you know, the clues that the game gives you. So that is surely going to be enough runes for me to level up, right? Anyways, yeah, let's continue on to the castle. Another troll. We can kill a troll. Easily. Careful. Nice. Got a sleeping pot recipe near NPC Kenneth. Somewhere in the graves. Yeah, got it, yeah. It's Marika's church, yeah, but there's a better way to get to it later on in the game. It's as you go towards whatever that area there was called. But yeah, we'll get to it much later on because it's difficult. Let's have a look at this cookbook we found. A record of crafting techniques left by a man who was utterly captivated by Saint Trina. He continued the search for her in his slumber, and that is Sleep Pot. So we can now create Sleep Pot. Uses FP, throw to cause build-up of sleep. There are some bosses I think you can really cheese with those pots. Whereabouts are we now? Okay, down here. That is a massive bear. is there anything else other than a bear down here? There's some items. There's at least one item. I'm gonna ride in, get the item, and run away. Smithing stone, some flowers. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the bear and the wolves to play. I'm not gonna get involved. It's fine. Okay. Let's go to the church. Before we do that, actually, let's go and kill this loot bug. Does it explode? No. Ash of War, Sacred Blade. Cool. Anything else up here? Some wolves. I'm gonna take a look down here. The delay is winning the stream again. It's like I can see all the hints I'm getting from Dandy, and they literally appear on in the chat as I pick them up. Yeah, the delay in the chat is amazing. But no, thank you for the hints. Yeah, you are quite handy. You like a guide in the chat. Ooh. Do you know what? No. Before we do this, let's go and unlock the Site of Grace, which I'm sure there's going to be one here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. So, is that going to be a golden seed? Oh no, crimson crystal tear and a flask of wondrous physic. A relic of the physic chemists, priests of the Earth Tree, harnesses the power of crystal tears, which only form after the passage of many moons. Various special effects are bestowed upon the drinker, dependent on the specific mixture of crystal tears. Rest at the Site of Grace to replenish. But basins are placed at the feet of minor earth trees throughout the lands between in order to collect the crystallized tears. So I've only got one. The resulting concoction restores half of one's maximum HP. We need 2 tears to create a physic. Sacred tear. Blessing of the Earth Tree, worshipped in the churches of all lands. This is but a faint vestige. Increases the potency of a sacred flask's restorative effects. During the age of the Earth Tree, these tears were used to spread the faith, for theirs was once a certain blessing. So we can use that to upgrade our flasks. So we now have 1 extra flask to use. Or is it? No, he's just got stronger. Right, yeah. Talk to Melina at last.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
Yeah, why not?
Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Yeah, there are two more. Yeah, there are two more near. I know. Ashes of War. What do we have? Sacred Blade. Grants armament, attacks Holy Essence, and fires off a golden blade projectile. The armament retains its Holy Essence for a while. That's right. Can I level up? No. Never mind. I'm gonna rest at the site of grace and pass time, I think, until morning. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go and kill the troll, and then after that we'll go through the portal that we found on the side of the church. Let's go. Oh shit, get ready. Whack! Big whack. Run. What's he gonna do now? Oh, I see. He's going mental, that's what he's doing. Easy. So, okay, we got like 1,000 runes for it. I keep saying, am I saying souls instead of runes? I don't know. It's just like got used to it, you know. Like after playing so many Dark Souls games, you get used to saying souls instead of runes. Right, the portal was here. Travel to another location, yes, please. Where are we going now? Greyol's Dragon Barrow. Oh. Yeah, okay. All the way over here. It is cool how the map just grows as you explore the game as well. It's like, you know, you start with pretty much just like this area on the map, and then it's like, oh, okay, this is quite manageable, and then you go this way or that way a little bit more, and it's like, oh, now we have this bit on the map as well, and then you go through a portal, and you happen to just find yourself all the way over here. It's like, oh, I see now, okay. Bestial Sanctum. At least we do get a site of grace here. So if we need to come back here later on, we can just fast travel back. Not that we want to be here just yet. This is nightmare. Oh yeah? Yeah, he hasn't got anything to say yet. It's fine. Alright, let's go back to the Church of Marika. Lion's Claw. That was it. Yeah, Lion's Claw. So what I would do, and this would work on pretty much every enemy in that game. You do Lion's Claw, and then that makes them kind of, you know, stunned. And then you follow that with a charged up heavy attack, and then they fall over, and then you charge up another attack, and you just rinse and repeat that, and like pretty much every enemy, including bosses, susceptible to this. So yeah, it's a cheesy way of playing the game, but it works, and it's so satisfying as well. It's just like, it's the biggest fucking whacks you can do in this game, I think. Lion's Claw, such a cool move. I'm definitely gonna get that and put it in a weapon of some kind. Probably the greatsword again, because, you know, for all time's sake. Interesting, there's nothing here. Okay. How many souls do we have? 2,500. I'm gonna kill a crab. I've not fought one yet in this playthrough. Let's have a go. Whack! Easy. Easy. Yeah, I just killed your mother. Don't worry. It's fine. Just leave it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. If you leave it, I'll leave it. We'll just move on and live our lives. Another crab. I'm gonna kill that one as well because there is an item behind it. So let's have a look what it is. Whack! Crab eggs, and what do we have here? Strip of white flesh. Okay, that's gonna be very useful to us for currently. Ah. Examine. So we follow the ghost wherever he goes, and we know that he goes this way. So it should lead us to a wizard's tower, I think. Oh no, it's a lift. Oh, it's all... yeah, it's a lift. Oh god, the lifts. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Like, do you remember doing this for the first time, getting to Siofra River Well, and just going down the well and just being like, just seeing what you're about to see for the first time? That was absolutely insane. Just wait, just look. Isn't this just fucking insane? I don't really want to be here just yet, though. So we'll just, we'll unlock the Site of Grace. See what that is, and go back up. Okay, there's nothing there. But yeah, this is just insane. Anyways, can we go back? Yeah, this way. So there is a map fragment just over here. We can easily write down from the church to get the map fragment, which we shall do. Okay, probably fought great enemies. Normal weapon? I don't know. Does the, what's it called? What are those massive... Not wyvern, they're like massive crocodile enemies that spit fire. And they have a sword. I think that one might be scaling with arcane, but I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if that's the normal weapon as well, actually. Yeah, I remember going down one of those wells for the first time and seeing, you know, the underground world of Elden Ring and just being like, what the fuck is this? Just absolutely blew my head off. Okay, can I get to the map fragment without anyone trying to kill me? There's another one there. If you don't come my way, we'll be fine. Yeah, we all good? Good. Ooh! Poo! Gold poo! I'll take one of those, yeah, sure. There is a massive fucking bear right next to this map fragment, though. There's no way to avoid it, I don't think, so we'll have to fight it. Somehow. Map Limgrave East. I want to read it, but I'm very anxious about this bear. Can I also... Can I use... this guy? So, FP costs 100. We haven't got that many. How many FPs do we have now? 78. Never mind. Yeah, the best we can do are the wolves. I do want to get that item by the bear, so... Do you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get the wolves in. And we'll go for it. In the hell, man. Oh, God. Whack. Oh, fuck yeah. Where are you? There you go. Whack. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's a big hug. That's a big cuddle from the bear. No, let me go now. Okay. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna finish me off, but it's all good. Literally just fell that tree. Oh shit. Whack. My wolves are about nearly dead now. Let's retreat a little bit. Good, dead. How much, nearly 1,200 runes for that. Hefty Beast Bone and Beast Blood. What does Beast Blood do? Fresh Beast Blood, glinting with gold. Material used for crafting items, found by hunting carnivorous beasts. This glimmering blood never rots or decays. Okay. So what's that? Nomadic Warrior's Cookbook 4. What does that unlock? Fetid Pot and Roped Fetid Pot. A cocktail of effluent is sealed inside. As the mixture ferments, toxins are produced alongside a putrid stench that seeps out once ripe. Throw at enemies to cause buildup of deadly poison. Beware though, those who carry these pots will slowly accumulate poison in their own bodies. Sif. Push someone in the privy, expect to get dung on your hands. Fair enough. Right. Yeah, map fragment, where is it? Other than the Mistwood which envelops the south, it is known for its lands, which lead to Caelid, a path trod by many a soldier in the past. Caelid, yeah, that's a nightmare area. I remember a little lake there I found for gold firefly for gold fowl foot. Oh yeah, there is a lot of them around here actually, yeah. Those flies. He got murked by my wolf. Okay. So whereabouts are we on the map now? Okay, yeah, this has been added. So the tree is just over here. There's a ruin over here. Right, I'm going to mark some locations. So there's a tree. There is a ruin here. I think we've been to that ruin there. We've definitely been to those two. There's a graveyard here. And obviously the castle is here, right? So yeah, these are all the locations that we want to explore in Mistwood. I can hear a loot bug as well. There it is. I'm gonna get on Torrent before I approach it. Ground Slam. Cool. Another loot bug. Oh, it's the one with red flasks. I'm going to use mine. I'm also going to use my blue one as well. And, yeah, I'm going to replenish my red ones from this guy. Spiked cracked tear and green spill crystal tear. It's going to come in handy. And a bunch of flowers. Tarnished golden sunflower. Right. Where is the boss? There's normally a boss around these trees. I think. Alright, maybe not this one then. Okay. We need to get to the site of grace and create this wondrous flask. Because I think we've got a tier now which boosts our stamina, and there's also a tier which replenishes our health as well. So if you have that handy, that's going to be pretty cool. The legend says the ruin with a sleeping bear is a dog howling. The first merchant has dialogue after. Oh, I know. Don't worry about it. I know. Isn't it incredible how difficult that was to find out in the first playthrough when the game first came out? It was so weird. Like, yeah, you hear this howls in this ruin, and it's like, okay, there's some wolf somewhere howling, right? What do you want me to do about it? Then you look up, and there's literally a massive dude with a head of a wolf just stood on this tower. You would not notice it. If you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't notice it. So how'd you get him down? Well, you have to backtrack to the first merchant that you meet in the game. Although, back in the day, before they patched it up, you couldn't just go on the map and see, oh yeah, there was a merchant here. Because none of the NPCs were mapped on the map. So you just have to, like, remember this shit. So then you go back, and maybe by chance you would have found out that this guy has some dialogue about this this wolf guy here. And then he tells you how to get him down so you can speak with the wolf guy. It's, again, it's just FromSoftware, not giving a single fuck whether you see the content or not. and this is a start to, I think, the main quest line in this game as well. So it's like, you could just miss it. FromSoft don't give a shit. But yes, we do have another bear to fight. We could just sneak around though. We don't have to fight it. Also helps with an urge ale. Yes, he does, yes. You're right. I forgot about that one. Yeah, he does. Oh, shit. Oh, he literally sleeps atop the entrance of the basement, so we can't get the loot. Alright. Well, here we go. Well, that taught me to fuck about. It literally just fucking ruins the ruin. The ruin is double ruined now. Since you woke up. Ooh, another stagger. Nice. Ow. Yeah, just drop dead. It's fine. What do you drop? Beast blood and bone, blood, and shit. That's what he drops. What do we have in here, though? Axe Talisman. So what does that do? A talisman depicting an axe and a warrior. Enhances charge attacks. Okay. The lord who led the long march bore an axe, and his loyal warriors honored him by wielding axes of their own, making them very effective at dealing decisive blows. So this one enhances Raw's and breath attacks. I think we're better off with the Axe Talisman because we do use the charged attacks quite a lot. So yeah, we have to leave Blaidd here for now, Blaidd being the Wolfman, and continue on our way. So we have two more locations that we have marked on the map. So one of them was the cemetery, the other one is the castle itself. So let's go to the cemetery first. What's that? Open for business. Oh, so there's a merchant here somewhere. There he is. Oh yeah.
Dear customer. Yes, right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long.
Oh, dude.
Please.
Oh man, yeah, okay. What you got? Cookbooks, shields, beastler, pot, exalted flesh. We want that one for sure. Exalted flesh. That one. Yeah, why not? I'm not sure what it does, but hey ho. What do we need to level up? We need like 2 grand. Do I have enough to sell him for that? So that is 7 times 200. That's 14. Yeah, we have enough. Yeah. Let's, oh yeah, sell that. Do we have a Sight of Grace? No, we don't. Nice. Okay, brilliant. There will be a Sight of Grace outside the castle. But before we go there, yeah, let's go to the cemetery. I'm pretty sure I will not die to a bunch of wolves or skeletons that might be protecting the cemetery. I'm not that weak. Ooh, there's a ghost. I cannot talk to him on horseback. Do you know what? I'm gonna fuck you up. Let's go. Come on, let's have it. No, you started it now. Let's go. I'm gonna use my flasks because I'll get new flasks if I kill these guys. So, whack. I'm gonna parry this dude. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try again. Come on. Okay, fair enough. I also want to see if I can kill these guys yet. Because once you know the trick with these guys, they're actually quite easy to kill. So let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Whack! And again. So I'm guessing the Axe Talisman also boosts your the stagger build-up that you do with your heavy attacks as well, which is kind of handy. Because I love those attacks. Golden Rune, level 1. Anything else on this side of the beach, maybe? Okay. Let's go to the cemetery. Got some wolves. Cool. And that's a big wolf, yeah? Yeah. There's no way there's only 2 wolves here. Yeah, the rest of them are coming now as well. Okay. How much damage do I do with my bow? Also, I want to try my weapon skill. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. What we got then? They're not very interested in fighting us at the moment. They're just kind of circling around, watching us from a distance. So I'm not going to engage if I don't have to, really, because there's no point. I'm just going to get the loot and go away. I've done enough damage to the pack. Cool. Well, that's that then. Let's go to... I don't think there are any caves alongside this way, right? I don't think so. Anyways, we'll go to the cave, to the castle. I am convinced that there's supposed to be a boss fight around the Urge Tree here, the minor Urge Tree here, but we've just not had it for some reason. I don't know. Okay. Let's see what this ghost has to say to us. The demi-humans wax wroth. Now the mob has been taken. Okay, I'll just... Where are you, Lord Kenneth? The night, bedeviled by blood. Oh, yeah. Well, we know a Kenneth, and he sent us here to reclaim the castle, so that's what we will do. Do we have... well, that's the merchant over here, and I don't think there is anything else around here other than that bear. So we can just go. Oh, fuck. And, okay, dismount. Get the seed, and there we go. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Look at all these dudes. Right. We can kill them. We've killed all of these guys before. Or, I mean, this type of enemies. Including the massive pumpkin head as well. So we should be fine. Come on then. Hahaha, got you. Bro, I'm like the best Elden Ring player that ever existed in the history of Elden Ring. Like, so far there have been 0 deaths, as we all know. And if you believe otherwise, you must have false memory, because that's never happened. Alright, let's have this guy. Can we parry him as well? I mean, I can't really parry his head attacks, I don't think, so that's futile. Alright, Dandy, one sec. I'm trying to concentrate on the fight and speak at the same time. Yeah, thank you, Dandy, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Sanctuary Stone. A rare piece of stone fragment found near places where ruins have fallen from the sky. Material used for crafting items. It feeds and strengthens the light as it shines. Okay. Well, we haven't got any flasks anymore, so... but I don't think this is going to be too difficult. So we should be fine. Yeah, it's just a bunch of, like, lesser humanoid enemies, I think. So it should be okay. And the rat. I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, we got a flask. It's fine. Okay, we can live for another minute or two. Another cookbook. What is this one? Blood grease, drawstring, blood grease, blood bone arrow, and bolt. Okay. I'm so used to Night Rain now because I was looking for chests. Because normally, when you find a location of this type in Night Rain, it has a bunch of chests in this room. Oh, hello. And you, of course. How could I forget about you? Need to do a run it very quickly. Got ya. What a finish. Ash of War, Bloody Slash, that's actually a really good move. It builds up Blaidd, I believe. And, yeah, Blaidd is insanely powerful in this game. It just does so much damage. So how Blaidd works in this game is you build up the Blaidd on the enemy. And when you build it up to maximum, it just takes a massive chunk of the health bar off. It's so powerful. Can I get on Torrent? No. Can I get over there? No, I don't think so. I mean, someone obviously got on that roof there, but I don't think there's anything there to pick up, so... yeah, whatever. What have we got in here? A ladder. Let's go up. And a chest. And a fairly nice view of the area as well. That's actually pretty nice. Dexter's Medallion left. Oh, that's a key item for yeah, we need it to progress later on in the game. Left half of a split medallion depicting the Earth Tree. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Dectus, connecting the Altus Plateau with Tulurnia. The right half is said to reside in Fort Faroth in the Dragon Barrow, far to the east. Look at that tree. It's so pretty. Like, it's such a cool effect to just have this, like, one big golden tree amongst the night, just shining like this. It's so cool. Anyway, so this is the castle freed now. We can go back to Kenneth and tell him that we have now completed his job. There he is.
Ah, I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Earthsteel dagger, okay. An Earthsteel dagger with a grass crest engraved upon its blade, carried by the Earthtree royalty for self-defense in times of peace. Though forged to a high standard, the weapon is difficult to wield. Attack power also scales with faith. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Right then, time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Haight, next in line as the rightful ruler of
Kenneth Haight,
have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
I am watching so.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to ask.
Yeah?
Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not?
Yeah, whatever.
Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Erd Tree blessed. Right then, I've much
Okay, so we have to make our way back to the fort. Is there really no other site of grace around there? I'm sure there was. Yeah, before we do that, we might as well go back to Calais and speak to him about Blaidd. Since we're going back that way, we might as well do all the bits remaining in that place.
Ah, it's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
About the howling in Mistwood.
The howl of a wolf. In the Mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Ah, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Finger snap. Okay.
Goodbye for now.
So, gestures. We need to unequip one of those. Switch, yep. Snap fingers. Which one was that? Finger snap, there we go. So now we have to go back to the ruins and click our fingers at Blaidd and down. Gonna place a marker there and there again, just so we know where we're going for sure. And off we go. Actually, before we go anywhere, get off the horse, go to the site of grace, and we can upgrade our flasks, right?
Forgive me. I've been testing you.
Yeah, my patience.
To determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Roundtable Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
The Roundtable Hold is a place where tarnished gather, guided by grace. Combat is prohibited on the premises due to a pact of non-aggression. The Roundtable Hold is located outside of this world, and fast travel by grace is the only means of reaching it. Okay. So there's a lot of NPCs here to get to know. Yeah, a lot of dialogue.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. You are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure. There's nothing left.
Okay, cool. That's locked. We have three more in this room.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Roundtable Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a Tarnished of the Roundtable Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
Yes.
You do? Wonderful news. Most Tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
No.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain. You've met Garank, I take it. Then owing to our duties shared, we're now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
About D.
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the Great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
And you?
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
We have not found her yet.
Be sure to tell me if you meet her.
Yeah, cool. Alright. Yeah, shush. Fucking can't shut up, can he? Yeah, there are more people to see. Can we enter Colosseum combat? Nah. We'll leave it. That's PvP. This dude, that is the most valuable dude in this whole place because that's the smith. He can upgrade our weapons.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
About the chains on your legs.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
You're a prisoner?
Don't read too much into it. Well, no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
The sheer terror of her? Who is her? Ashes of War. Okay, so we could... Okay. Strengthen armament. That's what we want to do. So I want to strengthen my sword and possibly the club. Although, no, I don't want to strengthen the club. I just want to... I'm going to wait until I get a better blunt weapon later on. But I do want to upgrade my Lord Swan's greatsword, though. Might as well use all we have. So it is now +5, and it is considerably stronger than what it was before. So is that... I think that's going to be locked, right? Yeah, that's locked.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Roundtable Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
Oh, yes. So vulgar. Let's have a hug.
My thanks, great champion. You are very warm.
Thank you for noticing. Baldakin's blessing. Okay, can we... It's annoying that you cannot read the description of the item when you pick it up. You have to go to the menu to then find it in the inventory and then read it. It'd be handy to just press a button now and be like, oh, this is what it does.
What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Yeah, okay. So, favor bestowed by a deathbed companion. Protection of a hidden temple in the guise of a bedchamber. It uses FP to temporarily boost poise. The favor allows one to forget any aches and pains. In death, there is only peace, for in death, there can be no sensation. This is actually a curse. I think it reduces our HP when we have it in inventory, so if I use it now, I think one of the stats should improve. So let's have a look. No, I'm not sure what it does exactly, but I know that it was a debuff that gets applied to the player. So that's that. There is this corridor here as well. I think that's going to be locked. This is where Gideon normally resides when he's not stood in that chamber over there. This dude, or dudette, is very interesting. This armor is so fucking cool. And she doesn't talk. Twin Maiden Husks. So this is a trader. We haven't got any bell bearings. What do we have here, though? Nothing that we really want at the moment. We could maybe get another key, because we need another one to enter the dungeon underneath the Temple of Knowledge, or whatever it was called. So that was 3,000, right? No, that was 4,000. So what if I use some of those? So use 2 of them. So now we should have 2 Stone Sword keys, which will allow us to unlock a new dungeon. Okay. We cannot enter there just yet. So I think we are done now with the Roundtable table. Let's have a look. So we need to have 9,000 runes to level up. Do I have enough of them in here? So that's 10 times 2. That's 2,000. 8. Yeah, we definitely have enough. So I'm going to use all of these. 2,000. And I'm going to use one of those. So that's 28. We need 12 more. 1,200 more. So that's going to be 3 of those. And now we level up. No, shut up. I don't want to talk to you. I just want to level up. Thank you. Flasks. Add charge to a flask. Yeah. That's golden seed spent. Yeah, that's checks out. Level up. Another one to endurance. Cool. We can go back to Limgrave. And we're going to go and see Blaidd. And then go to Fort Haight. Yeah. I'm going to rest by the bonfire, by the site of grace, bonfire, until morning, because I am still very scared of the enemies that appear at night time. They are too powerful. There is an item this way. Let's have a look. And some bats. The bats we can just leave behind. I think they don't really chase us that much, so we can just leave them there. Right, Blaidd. There we go. And there he is. Okay, so click fingers. How do we do that? Finger snap. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm trying not to attack Blaidd to aggro him, because that's going to be not ideal if that happens. So I think the other one is still there. Okay, cool. Yeah, Blaidd. Hello.
Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blaidd. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darriwil. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darriwil, and in need of a fit.
Okay, so you want us to hunt down Darriwil. That's all we can do with him for now. So yeah, back to Fort Haight. It looks so creepy. Mistwood, you know. When there's this misty, Mistwood looks proper misty. Yeah, it looks really creepy. And atmospheric. So these are all now one-hit kills now. Because of our weapon being so high level. Well, it's not so high level, but you know, +5 at this stage in the game is actually quite good. That was supposed to be a parry, but for some reason, the animation didn't play out. This is the second time I've not been able to do the actual parry attack on one of these guys. So I wonder if this is just something to do with that enemy type, which is not responsive to those parry attacks, but I don't think it is. Oh, there's a Sight of Grace. I've missed it first time. How silly of me. Okay, up we go. It is slightly annoying how you have to do this every single time you want to go back in. I think the enemies have respawned, at least in the castle, right? Or do they not respawn? Well, yeah, they do. Although, I have noticed that the first time we were here, it was overrun by soldiers. And now it's overrun by demigods. Or demi-humans. Demi-humans, yeah, not demigods. Cool, I think that's all of them dead now. Let's go and see Kenneth. He should be here now. There he is.
Ah, you, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort? Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I am sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Haight issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I must begin my search post for a true and...
Okay. So that's currently where we are at with his quest line. We cannot do much with him at the moment, so let's pack up all of the... Where is the last... Where is the other... Oh no, that's all of them gone. Okay. Yeah, so at this point, I think we can go back here to Forlorn Hound Ever Jail, and I think we will now be able to take on that boss with Blaidd, but I'm not sure. It would be handy if we would, because that enemy was actually quite powerful. So, this way. Also, I think we can get the treasure that we found around here. So, there's the tree. And we need to find a massive gate through which we can see the tree. So, is it there? No. Here? Let's have a look at the painting again. Not that. Not that. Not that. Yeah, so some gravestones, a massive arch, and tree in a distance. I think it is Mistwood. We are looking at Mistwood, right? So the tree in Mistwood is not that way, it's this way. Get lost. So the tree is there. Or it could be that tree, actually. Let's have a look down this way. I have a feeling it's down here. No, I don't see a massive arch like this. Huh. Anyways. When we see it, we will know. We need to look for some gravestones with a massive arch next to it. It could be on the other side. So potentially, it could be like over here as well. Looking at that tree from all the way down here. Maybe. Okay, do we have a Blaidd we can summon in here? I thought we did. Okay. I thought we could get a Blaidd into this fight. Or maybe you have to go through the jail first and then get Blaidd in. Okay. Either way, I want to give it another go. We are much more powerful this time around than we were in the last stream, so... Yeah, there it is. That's Blaidd. Blaidd the Half-Wolf. Yeah. Might as well. Let's go. Yeah, unlike last stream, we now have a pair of pants. So, you know.
Darriwil. Rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Yeah, we are doing so much more damage to him this time around. Well, that's it. Bloodhound's Fang, and Blaidd has returned to his own world. Okay. So I'm guessing this is... that Fang is a dexterity weapon. And it causes bleed, right? Yeah, it causes blood loss build up by 55. Curved greatsword with a gently undulating blade wielded by Bloodhound Knights. A fearsome blade capable of brutal airborne attacks. So for that one, we need 18 strength and 17 dexterity. So we could potentially use it later on. As we level up a bit more. As I said, I do want to put some levels into dexterity, so we might as well do that.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize. Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
Cool. So I'm going to remove that marker now. Where do we want to go next? So we've done all this, we've done all that. There's obviously all this we could do as well. But actually, I want to leave it there for now. I want to go down here and do the tomb in the Cave of Knowledge. Wrong one. That one. Why are we... No. Is it that one? Stranded Graveyard? Oh no, Glocky, you've got to go to bed. Well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it as always. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night. Whack. Whack. Right. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass, this one. Okay, well, we are not poisoned. So that's something. And where is the chariot? There we go. So it stops over there. Right, let's wait for it to come back, and then we'll go after. I can't remember where the drop down is. So, is it here? No, it's... no. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So the enemies are spectral, but the bolts are very much physical, apparently. That works. That works, yeah. Okay, off you go. That's too much of a drop, I think. We cannot do that without taking damage, or maybe even dying, so we'll leave it there as it is. And now, leg it! Oh yeah, hello. We meet again. Run, 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 run. Not enough time. Okay, just enough time. So is that the drop down there? Because there is a hidden path we can take. You can take the hidden path to get to a place where we can shut down a bomb on top of this chariot and kill it. Yeah, this is it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Please don't die. Good. Okay, gargoyle, it's not the worst. But they do seem to be a bit more sturdy than the ones we have fought before. It's still fine though. Is that just the one? I don't see any other ones around here. Are you gonna come in, or are we gonna just creep around forever? Creep around, okay. Well, now we know at least. Oh shit. Quick. Oh, you fucking... Oh, you absolute asshole. Wow. To be fair, I could just shoot the, that pillar. There we go. Yeah, this is why the bow is so handy in this game. It has a lot of practical uses. Even if you don't use the bow for combat, there is a lot of uses for the bow. Like, for example, you know, killing those chariots or lowering those pillars. It's more of a tool than a weapon if you don't, you know, main that as your damage dealer. I want you to come out. I'm going to take a wild guess that there will be more gargoyles on this wall. So as we enter, we'll just roll. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah. Cool. Lightning grease and... Oh, I thought there was another item here somewhere. Right, never mind. Oh, fuck. It's that. Oh, shit. Yeah. Fuck. I I do want to get that item over there, but it is risky. Right. Run! Oh, fuck. 2. I forgot about the second one. We can get through. Come on. Yeah, sick. Okay, cool. You do that. Yeah, that's fine. What now? Where do we go now? We drop down. Yeah, drop. Oh. Luckily, that doesn't take any damage. Doesn't cause any damage, but it does use your stamina somehow, apparently. Anyways, yeah. So they're stuck on there now forever. I mean, later on in the game, when we are much more powerful, we will come back and kill them, but for now, we'll just do this. So, Urge Tree Favor, what does that do? Raises maximum HP, stamina, and equip load. Okay, so that is definitely better, the best amulet we have at the moment. A talisman depicting a special blessing of the Urge Tree. Slightly raises maximum HP, stamina, and equip load. It is said that when the age of the Urge Tree began, such blessings were personally bestowed upon their recipients by Queen Marika herself. I do like the charged heavy attacks though, so I'm going to leave that as it is for now. Do we have any enemies in here? I'm going to equip my shield just in case. I don't see any items to pick up. Yeah, I'm just gonna bail and go this way. Is that a lever? Yes. It's for the lift. Okay, let's go up. No hidden paths. Okay. Yes, I think this is going to take us to the balcony where we can destroy the chariot. Yes, this is it. Enemies? That's an enemy. Okay. That's an item. Stone Sword Key. Oh shit. I forgot that he's quite powerful. That's going to be a long run back. And that was nearly 3,000 runes as well. Yeah, we need to get that back. I nearly got a bit too greedy then and ran more than I should have done. And off we go. Yeah, it really pays off to be patient in this section. Because if you get greedy, you'll get hit, and that's going to potentially kill you in one hit, so you have to be patient. And... fuck. That was close. Off we go. So sadly, other gargoyles are back, but that's not a massive issue. Yep. And there was another one. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Why is this back on? I thought that stays down once you lower it. Quick. Right. That should have done it. Yeah, sick. Well, we can now bypass a lot of the gargoyles on the way down there, so let's just run for it. I think we should be fine. And then straight to the lift. Yeah, okay. Jump down. And again. Right. So I don't suppose the lift is down. No, we have to lower it. Okay. Okay, so need to get my runes back. That's number one. Cool. I do have to kill him, sadly. Okay. Oh my fucking god. I was hoping I would fool him to go on the lift and send him back. I'm gonna fall off. Right, get back, heal up. I kind of want to stay around the staircase because at least I know when I'm on the stairs I'm not going to fall off from one of the edges. Get backstab. Sick. And one last hit. There we go. So that was only 168 runes from this guy, even though he was quite clearly more higher level than all the other enemies we have fought here so far. Right, so we have 3 goes at this. What we have to do is we have to time it perfectly so that when we shoot one of those ropes, it will land perfectly on the chariot and destroy it. So I'm gonna wait for him to come back. Right, it's back. Too late. Was it too late? Yes. And the amazing thing is, if you do fuck it up enough times, you do actually have to reload the game, the checkpoint, come back here, redo the whole run again, just so these bombs reload as well. Fuck. Oh, fuck yeah, the last one. Tree Great Bow and Great Arrow. So we need 20 strength, 14 dexterity, and 14 faith for this one. Great Bow featuring Tree styling. In times of old, when faith and battle went hand in hand, this weapon was created in tandem with the Golden Great Arrow. Scales all arrow damage with faith, revealing its true worth when used with holy infused arrows. Well, that was that then. Yeah, I've used up a lot of my flasks, so really I need to, yeah, reload and rest and stuff. I don't suppose I can level up, right? I need 2,100-ish, 2,200. Let's have a look. 200. So that's 200, 600, 1,800. I'm just gonna use 2 of those. It's a bit much, but endurance, yes. Okay, I'm gonna end this one here for the night because I'm tired now. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back on Wednesday with some more Elden Ring, so I hope to see you there. Until then, have a good night. I do appreciate all the chats, all the likes, all the subs. So thank you so much once again, and yeah, have a good night. Bye. Bye.